The human mind is a vast and powerful field, capable of shaping reality in ways that many still do not comprehend. Imagine for a moment that you are the protagonist of your own story, living in a world where self-confidence is the key to unlocking doors that seemed closed. What would happen if you began to act as if you were the best version of yourself? The universe, in its infinite wisdom, responds to the energy we emit. What if you could elevate this energy to a level where no doubt could enter? Visualize yourself surrounded by opportunities, attracting everything you desire simply by believing you deserve it. It's as if the world has been waiting for you to take the first step, to affirm that, indeed, no one is better than you. How would your life be if you adopted this mindset? Would there be space for insecurities or fears? At this moment, the key to transformation lies in your hands. The way you perceive yourself directly reflects how the world perceives you. Prepare to discover the strength that resides within you and how it can change everything around you. It's time to awaken the greatness that has always been dormant. Self-esteem and self-confidence are two fundamental pillars for emotional well-being and personal success. Cultivating a positive mindset about yourself is essential for building a solid foundation that allows you to face life's challenges with resilience. When a person views themselves positively, they tend to believe more in their capabilities and, as a result, are more likely to seek new opportunities and take risks in situations that can lead to personal and professional growth. It's as if, when looking in the mirror, a person sees not just their reflection, but also all the potential that resides within them. One effective way to strengthen self-esteem is to practice self-affirmation. This involves repeating positive affirmations about yourself, such as, "I am capable," or "I deserve good things." This simple yet powerful exercise can help reprogram the mind, replacing negative thoughts with more constructive beliefs. Additionally, setting realistic and achievable goals is a strategy that can boost self-confidence. Every small success achieved serves as a stepping stone that helps a person feel more competent and secure in their abilities. Another important strategy is the practice of self-compassion. Often, people are their own worst critics, and this harsh self-criticism can undermine self-esteem. Learning to treat yourself kindly, especially in moments of failure or difficulty, is a crucial step toward improving self-confidence. Instead of punishing yourself for mistakes, it's healthier to reflect on what has been learned and how that can contribute to personal growth. This approach not only strengthens self-esteem, but also promotes a more resilient mindset that is open to new experiences. It's also vital to surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Interpersonal relationships have a significant impact on how we see ourselves. Being around people who encourage and value your achievements can reinforce your self-confidence. On the other hand, avoiding toxic relationships or individuals who constantly criticize can be a powerful decision to maintain a positive self-image. By creating a social environment that nurtures and encourages, you are, in fact, feeding your own self-esteem. Finally, the practice of gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating self-esteem. By taking time to reflect on the things you are grateful for, whether they are your achievements, relationships, or skills, you can shift your focus from what is lacking to what you already possess. This shift not only improves your self-perception, but also instills a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that is vital for self-confidence. A positive mindset is essential for personal development. When a person adopts this approach, they not only improve their self-esteem, but also become more resilient in the face of difficulties. A positive mindset allows individuals to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. This change in perspective can be the key to unlocking the potential that everyone possesses within themselves. One of the practices that can help cultivate this mindset is visualization. By imagining positive scenarios and success in various areas of life, a person can begin to believe that these outcomes are possible. Visualization is not just a mental exercise. It activates the same areas of the brain that are activated when one actually experiences those situations. Therefore, by visualizing success, you are, in a way, preparing yourself to achieve it in real life. Moreover, it is crucial to learn to recognize and challenge negative thoughts. Often, people have internal dialogues that sabotage them, leading to a distorted perception of themselves and their abilities. Practicing the identification of these thoughts and replacing them with more positive ones can be a transformative exercise. For example, instead of thinking, "I am not good enough," a person can replace that phrase with, "I am doing my best, and that is enough." This change in language can have a profound impact on self-esteem and self-confidence. The practice of gratitude also plays a crucial role in maintaining a positive mindset. Setting aside a few minutes each day to reflect on what you are grateful for can completely change your perspective. When you focus on the good things in life, it becomes easier to maintain an optimistic attitude and believe in your potential. This not only improves your mood but also helps create a mindset of abundance, where you feel deserving of opportunities and achievements. Lastly, a positive mindset is amplified by action. Simply believing that you can succeed is not enough. You need to take action to make it happen. This means stepping out of your comfort zone and allowing yourself to try new things. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in yourself and increases your self-confidence. After all, practice makes perfect, and experience brings learning and growth. There are various strategies that can be adopted to strengthen self-esteem and develop self-confidence. One of them is the regular practice of physical exercise. Physical activity not only improves overall health, but also releases endorphins, hormones that promote a sense of well-being. When you feel good physically, it reflects on your self-esteem. It's interesting to note how, after a good workout session, many feel more energized and confident to face the day. Another strategy is the pursuit of new learning. Investing in knowledge and skills not only enhances your abilities, but also contributes to building a positive self-image. By learning something new, you challenge yourself, and by overcoming those difficulties, you build confidence in your skills. Whether learning a new language, a musical instrument, or even professional skills, each new piece of knowledge acquired is a step toward greater self-confidence. The practice of self-acceptance is equally vital. Accepting yourself, with all your imperfections and quirks, is a crucial step toward developing a healthy self-esteem. This means recognizing that everyone has flaws, and that perfection is an illusion. By embracing who you truly are, you become less susceptible to external criticism and more focused on your own growth and development. Additionally, creating a success journal can be a powerful tool for strengthening self-esteem. Writing down your achievements, whether big or small, helps maintain a tangible record of what you have accomplished. In moments of doubt or insecurity, you can revisit this journal to remind yourself of your abilities and successes. This simple act can serve as a constant reminder that you are capable of achieving what you desire. Finally, establishing a positive and supportive social circle is essential. Connecting with people who inspire, motivate, and encourage you is a powerful way to reinforce self-esteem and self-confidence. These positive interactions can enhance your sense of belonging and acceptance, which, in turn, strengthens your self-perception. Remember, you are not alone on this journey, and being surrounded by people who believe in you can make all the difference. Self-confidence is an essential component for achieving goals and feeling fulfilled. To develop it, it's important to start by getting to know yourself better. This involves understanding your skills, strengths, and areas that need development. One way to do this is through self-assessment, where you reflect on your experiences and acknowledge your competencies. The more you know yourself, the easier it becomes to trust yourself and make assertive decisions. An effective strategy for increasing self-confidence is the practice of gradual exposure. This means exposing yourself to situations that provoke anxiety or fear in a controlled manner. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, start by practicing in front of a mirror or with trusted friends. Gradually increase the difficulty level until you feel comfortable in larger situations. Each small achievement in this process reinforces your self-confidence and reduces the anxiety associated with those situations. Moreover, cultivating a growth mindset is essential. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, see them as opportunities for learning. This shift in perspective helps reduce the fear of failure and increases your willingness to take risks. When you understand that every mistake is a chance to grow, it becomes easier to engage in new experiences, thereby strengthening your self-confidence. Another valuable technique is setting challenging yet attainable goals. The act of defining clear and specific objectives allows you to have direction and a reference point to measure your progress. With each goal achieved, no matter how small, your self-confidence strengthens. Remember to celebrate your accomplishments, as every victory, no matter how minor, is a significant step toward a higher level of self-confidence. Finally, the practice of resilience is fundamental for developing self-confidence. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and learning to recover from these situations is a valuable skill. By facing difficulties with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn from them, you become stronger and more confident in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. Resilience not only builds self-confidence, but also fosters a growth mindset, which is a concept that, while seemingly simple, has profound implications in people's lives. Unlike a fixed mindset, where one believes that skills and intelligence are static, a growth mindset proposes that it is possible to develop these qualities through effort and learning. This distinction is crucial as it shapes how people tackle challenges and pursue personal development. By adopting a growth mindset, individuals become more resilient and open to new experiences, seeing each difficulty as a learning opportunity. People with a growth mindset tend to approach challenges differently. Rather than avoiding situations that might expose them to failure, they view these situations as opportunities to learn and improve. So, when encountering an obstacle, instead of feeling discouraged, they ask themselves, "What can I learn from this?" This approach not only aids in problem solving, but also promotes a cycle of continuous learning. Thus, each new experience, whether positive or negative, becomes a step toward personal and professional growth. Furthermore, believing in your potential is a key factor for new achievements. When a person convinces themselves that they have the capacity to learn and develop, they are more likely to take risks in new endeavors. This can manifest in various areas of life, from seeking new jobs to attempting to learn a new skill or hobby. This belief in one's own potential is what drives many to persist even in the face of difficulties. Success, therefore, is not just the result of innate talent, but also of a willingness to grow and learn. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this mindset is through the practice of self-reflection. By reflecting on their experiences, individuals can identify patterns in their behavior and thinking. This awareness is the first step in shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. For instance, if someone realizes that they avoid challenges out of fear of failing, they can work to change that perspective, understanding that failure is a natural part of the learning process. This shift in mindset can be transformative, opening doors to new opportunities. Finally, there are many examples of successful individuals that illustrate the power of a growth mindset. A notable example is the famous basketball player Michael Jordan. During his early years in school, he was cut from the basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used that rejection as motivation to train harder and improve. Jordan dedicated countless hours to honing his skills, and that failure became the foundation of his legendary career. His belief in his potential led him to be considered one of the greatest players of all time. Another inspiring example is that of writer J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series. Before achieving success, Rowling faced a series of setbacks, including being rejected by multiple publishers. Rather than letting criticism and rejection bring her down, she persisted. Rowling believed in her story and her talent as a writer. This confidence in her potential even when the world around her did not support it, ultimately led to one of the greatest literary phenomena of all time. Her journey exemplifies how a growth mindset can turn challenges into opportunities. Similarly, entrepreneur Oprah Winfrey is an iconic example of how a growth mindset can shape success. Winfrey faced numerous difficulties in her childhood and youth, including poverty and abuse. However, instead of allowing these experiences to define her future, she used them as fuel for her personal and professional growth. Her unwavering belief in her potential led her to become one of the most influential women in the world. Oprah's journey shows us that when you believe in your ability to change and grow, there are no limits to what you can achieve. These examples not only inspire, but also teach important lessons about the significance of cultivating a growth mindset. They demonstrate that success is not a straight line, but rather a journey filled with ups and downs. The ability to learn from failures and move forward is what distinguishes those who reach their goals from those who give up along the way. The growth mindset is, therefore, an essential component for anyone aspiring to realize their dreams. Finally, it is crucial to understand that a growth mindset can be cultivated at any stage of life. It is not just a personality trait, but a skill that can be developed through practice and effort. By adopting this mindset, anyone can transform their approach to challenges and open themselves up to a world of opportunities and learning. Thus, the journey of growth becomes not just a possibility, but an accessible reality for all. Self-confidence plays a vital role in how others perceive us and, consequently, in the opportunities we attract into our lives. When a person demonstrates confidence in themselves, it reflects in their body language, communication style, and social interactions. This positive energy and assertiveness not only draw attention, but also create an environment conducive to establishing meaningful connections. Therefore, self-confidence is not just a personal attribute, but a powerful tool for building relationships and opening doors. Moreover, how we perceive ourselves influences how others treat us. When someone presents themselves with assurance and conviction, it is more likely that others will respond positively. This dynamic is especially evident in professional contexts, where self-confidence can impact hiring decisions, promotions, and collaborations. People tend to trust those who demonstrate belief in themselves. Therefore, cultivating self-confidence is a valuable strategy for those seeking to advance their careers and expand their networks. The positive energy emitted by a self-confident person also creates an environment conducive to forming relationships. When someone feels good about themselves, it reflects in their interactions with others, generating a cycle of positivity. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate confidence and optimism. This contagious energy not only improves the social atmosphere, but also facilitates the building of deeper and more meaningful bonds. Emotional connection is fundamental to developing healthy and lasting relationships. Success stories illustrate how belief in oneself can attract opportunities. Think of someone who, feeling secure in their abilities, prepares for a job interview. The confidence demonstrated during the conversation not only impresses the interviewer, but also conveys the idea that this person is ready to face the challenges of the role. Often, this self-confidence can be the deciding factor that leads to hiring, highlighting the importance of believing in oneself to open doors. Lastly, it is important to remember that self-confidence and positive energy are not innate. They can be cultivated. Practices such as positive visualization, goal setting, and self-care are some of the ways to strengthen self-confidence. When people dedicate themselves to investing in themselves and believing in their capabilities, they not only improve their personal perception, but also attract opportunities and relationships that reflect this positive change. Building a life rich in connections and opportunities begins with belief in oneself. So, as you remember that you are unique, it is essential to cultivate this mindset every day. Imagine the power you can unleash by acting as if you are your best self. What limiting beliefs can you leave behind? By elevating your self-confidence, You attract opportunities and people who resonate with your highest vibration. Think of a moment when you felt incredible. How did it influence your actions? Now, bring the feeling into your daily life. Remember, the law of attraction responds to what you emit. If you see yourself as the best, the universe will recognize that too. And the big question is, what are you willing to do today to become the best version of yourself? Start with small practices like affirmations, meditations, or even writing down your achievements. What can you add to your routine to reinforce this mindset? Challenge yourself to act as if you have already achieved your goals. Feel the emotion, live the experience. And remember, you are the creator of your reality. So how about sharing in the comments? What is your next step toward greatness? Your potential is limitless.